E3 hype train cometh, fueled by games both big and small. Here's one we've got our eyes on, and you should too. X is a follow-up to 2011's Xenoblade Chronicles. It's an open-world RPG that allows you to explore massive interconnected regions, fight giant monsters, and complete hundreds of optional side quests. Piloting flying robots that can transform into ground-based vehicles and the possibility of teaming up with friends online are just two of the reasons you should be excited. After coming dangerously close to never releasing in North America, Xenoblade Chronicles arrived to near universal praise from fans and critics. It's been heralded as not only one of the best games on the Wii, but one of the best RPGs of the last generation. It offered more freedom than your average Japanese RPG, bucking the trend of being a linear experience. Here's to X to continue on that path and prove that there are still developers across the Pacific who can make relevant RPGs. Games carrying the Xeno label have been hit or miss over the past 2 decades. Coming off the heels of such a highly praised game only means expectations are through the roof for X. While it seems like most of the core team behind the original Wii game are on board, that's not a guarantee X will be as amazing as its predecessor. The game was first shown off over a year ago, yet we've yet to get hands-on with it. That's not inherently a bad thing, but the prospect of online multiplayer introduces some concerns. Whether or not Monolith Soft and Nintendo can pull off a solid online experience remains to be seen, if that's indeed the direction the game's going in. It's finally going to be time to get hands-on with X. We expect to check out the transforming vehicles, the combat system, and learn the nature of the game's structure. The multiplayer, many have speculated, should also be confirmed one way or another, and if it does indeed feature an online component, expect to get the full details on how that functionality will work. The game should get prominent screen time during Nintendo's digital event, which will likely include a new trailer revealing more of the story and mechanics, but more importantly, the game's final title. The director of X, Tetsuya Takahashi, is one of the co-creators of the Xeno series, which traces its roots all the way back to Square during the late 1990s. Takahashi and his colleague Kaori Tanaka originally made a pitch for Final Fantasy VII's story, but their superior deemed it too dark and complicated for a fantasy tale. Instead, Takahashi was allowed to continue work on the concept as a side project, the PlayStation classic Xenogears. We're counting down the days to the Electronic Entertainment Expo with 30 games in 30 days, culminating in our own top 10 anticipated games of E3 on June 6th. Rest up over the weekend and then come back to GameTrailers on the 9th for all the press conferences, trailers, and announcements, along with exclusive demos and interviews on our all-access stage.
Hey, Buttons, what are you doing, man?
Leave me alone. I give up. I'm going home.
Okay, let me help you. Wait a minute.
Hello? Someone has to take me to the mail room.